Physical paper business cards are a data black hole. You hand them out, and the tracking stops immediately. The alternative is usually a cheap consumer digital card app, but those force your clients through a cumbersome maze of downloads and account creations before they can even save a phone number. But consumer apps hide a critical flaw for large companies: insecure direct object reference, or IDOR. Systems using predictable sequential numbers allow automated scraper scripts to guess the next address, quietly extracting a company's entire directory in minutes. This creates a constant conflict within an enterprise. Frontline sales teams require zero-friction handshakes. Human resources needs to track the actual return on investment from networking events. And the IT department demands absolute isolation for the company database. The Coqui Cloud Digital Business Card for Odoo 18 resolves these conflicting demands by engineering a unified pipeline built specifically for the enterprise ecosystem, running from the physical hardware straight through to the software backend. The objective is replacing the vulnerability of paper with a mathematically secure ecosystem. It connects a physical handshake in the real world directly into a protected CRM. The process starts entirely within the native Odoo backend. With a single click, human resources can generate high-resolution QR badges in bulk for every new employee, ready for immediate deployment. Next comes the physical provisioning. Instead of buying third-party encoding apps or installing specialized hardware drivers, the system utilizes the modern web NFC API directly through the browser. An IT administrator simply taps a blank NFC card against their laptop. The system instantly writes the custom Odoo URL right onto the chip. By utilizing native web NFC for the encoding process, the enterprise severs all reliance on third-party software dependencies before the card ever leaves the building. Out in the field, the exchange is instantaneous. At a crowded trade show, a sales representative taps their programmed NFC card against a prospect's phone. There are no app stores involved. The tap instantly triggers a progressive web app that launches directly on the prospect's screen in standalone mode, completely free of bulky browser bars. The prospect is greeted by a premium, deep CyberKnight glass morphism aesthetic. The interface is highly polished, utilizing auto-switching particle animations that dynamically adapt based on the current season or holiday. Engaging the prospect visually is only the first step. The primary objective is keeping the data on their device. To achieve this, the architecture hooks natively into Apple Wallet and Google Wallet. When the user hits Save, a cryptographically secured .pkpass payload is generated, which drops securely into their digital wallet right alongside their personal credit cards. Pairing a standalone, zero-download interface with native operating system retention mechanisms guarantees that the sales rep's contact details survive long after the networking event concludes. For inbound leads, the card features an embedded connect form. Crucially, this operates completely independent of any external APIs or third-party routing services. When a prospect submits an inquiry, it bypasses the traditional delay of a crowded email inbox. The data is injected directly into the Odoo CRM pipeline as a structured, actionable lead. Connecting a public-facing form directly to an internal database requires a dedicated security layer to prevent exploitation. This illustrates cryptographic UUID routing. It eradicates vulnerabilities by replacing sequential integers with mathematically secure, randomized strings. Using these custom UUIDs ensures internal ID numbers experience zero database exposure, while strict sanitization keeps the core architecture entirely hidden. This mathematical security layer allows an enterprise to deploy public-facing lead capture forms without exposing their internal CRM architecture to automated bot crawling. Zooming out from a single secure interaction, all of these individual taps and saves feed directly into a macro-level global analytics dashboard inside Odoo. Management gains a bird's-eye view with granular tracking. The system logs every page view, every contact save, and social media click, while actively distinguishing between mobile and desktop device fingerprints. The geolocation mapping automatically translates these abstract digital interactions into concrete physical locations, highlighting exactly which cities and convention hubs are generating the most traffic. An automated reporting system takes this raw data, compiles visual insight metrics, and pushes scheduled email reports directly to management's inbox. By matching geo-IP interaction data against lead conversion rates inside the CRM, executives can quantify the exact return on investment for their networking strategies. This transforms every employee into a secure, trackable node within an automated enterprise lead generation machine.